Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to the sixth session of the International Faculty Development Program, conducted by the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science of Eastern Engineering College. The topic for the session is Overview on LaTeX. I'm delighted to invite the speaker for the day, Dr. K. Kalaivani. Dr. K. Kalaivani, currently working as an Associate Professor of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering at Easwari Engineering College, Chennai. She received her doctoral degree from Anna University, Chennai. She has more than 12 years of professional experience in medical data security, embedded systems, and soft computing techniques. She has published more than 30 research articles in reputed peer review journals and international conference proceedings. She has organized many faculty development programs, technical workshops, seminars by receiving funds from ICMR, BRNS, DBT, Anna University, and AICTE. Her current research includes medical image processing, data security in body area networks, and artificial intelligence. We are honored to have you in this session, ma'am. The session is yours.
Morning to all of you. Am I audible?
Ma'am, you're audible.
Morning to everyone. Today I'm going to talk about one of the important research tool which is would help us for preparing the documents. Your LaTeX. That too, a basic overview of LaTeX only today we are going to see. With the basics, if we start, we can do wonders in this setting system. So I'll be starting the basics of LaTeX. Basically, what is LaTeX? Normally, people will say latex, but the way we have to pronounce this, latex or latex. This is the way we have to pronounce this. And what word is mainly used? Of course, this is mainly we are using it for preparing the documents like article or a book, conference paper. So whatever the document we are writing, for everything we can use this typesetting system. Is the use of it means we use this kind of high quality typesetting systems. Of course, a document which you are preparing, that is also going um, to be highly qualified. The quality of that document will be very high. It will be looking like a printed one. It is not easy with the normal processors like Word document, Microsoft Word and all, Google document and all. So that is the main difference of this document preparation software when compared to others. And we will be using this for writing the mathematical documents, scientific documents, and of course our research documents. So after we do research, we used to publish a paper. During that time, it will be definitely useful for developing a high quality document. And of course, it's mainly designed for academic people. Not only academic people, every people can do it, but this is done by one of the academician. He has designed specifically for this purpose only. And of course, already I told you, once you prepare this, prepare the document using this LaTeX setting system, it will look like a printed document. And here you'll be finding all the features which is available in your normal word processor. That is, we can include the mathematical symbols, we can include the equations, mathematical equations, of course, with number, without numbering. That is equation number 1, number 2. That way I'm telling. That is possible. And whatever the structures required, note I want to have, can add it. references, it is easy to add here. We no need to work hard to give the structure for the references. There is a format given. If we follow that, automatically it will be in a correct structure. And of course, table. No need to draw the table here. Now to give the commands, it will automatically preparing the table according to our requirement. And of course, the bibliographies also can be generated easily. So the point here is, as an author writing the paper, here we are not worrying about how to draw, how to type, how to align it, how to do typesetting work like page margin setting, setting, font size. So this kind of worry and all we need to have. Here, just logically we have to think and we have to apply the commands here, so that we're able to generate a document with good quality. And it will look like it will create a beautiful look for the document also. And also this is a portable. The document which I prepared using this platform can be used in other ways also, because it can be downloaded in a PDF form, in DVA form. DVA form is device independent file format. So the file formats are also supporting. So we say it is portable, compatible, flexible, also versatile. And one important point is it is free downloadable. We know there is no license required for that. It is an open source software, so everybody can use this. That is the main advantage I can here. Okay, before starting with learning the basic commands in this system, we'll learn how to install it. Suppose if you are interested, those who are having the system with you, laptop with you, you can also try with me and do the commands. That is, you can also try with the document preparation now. Simple document preparation we are trying to do. You can find with me. So either here for installation, go to Google and type MyText 2.9 setup, or you can use this website address. Anything you can do. Apart from that, there are so many installation procedures available. I have highlighted this alone. And of course, here I have typed this MyText 2.9 setup. And you'll be getting this step lines. After that, go for the installer section. Here, basic installer, net installer. The two things are given. Among that, you select the net installer, download that, because it is going to be downloaded in your system and you're saving it in a particular folder. That and all it will be asking. So it is your wish to select the place where you want to have this setup. So according to your choice, do this. Then here, come for this like here, accept that here you have to put a tick mark so that next will come, next option will come. So you can for downloading. After downloading, it is asking for the package set. Whether you want a basic or complete, you can take a complete set itself. It is possible to have. So no need to give the money for that. It is free only. So select the complete package. Then suppose you download where you want to have it. Select the location. Finally, you can go for starting this. It will be automatically added into your startup menu of your use. Okay. So this is the way it is. You have to install this. The installation procedure is very simple. It will be asking one by one step. You can continuously do it. You can follow it, and you can within a half an hour you can do it. You can complete it. It will take some time. That's all. And after installing this, okay, assume that we have installed this package. We have installed this system in our system. Okay, now we'll learn the simple typesetting commands. Then we'll work also how to execute it in our software. Okay, so basically, document structure. What is the structure it is having? I told you already. Using this structure, it is possible to using this software. We can prepare an article, then prepare a book, report, everything. So now here I am going to concentrate on a article. So based on that, normally whatever it is, the basic structure required. First, we have to define what is a class, document class. I'll tell you what is document class in the next slide. What are all the possibilities we can have here under document class? Of course, in order to support different commands, different functionalities, know that every software will be having a packages. Similar way, here also we need to include the packages depending upon the work we are doing, depending upon what we are doing. So packages has to be given at the front. And after that, since I'm going to prepare documents only, so we will be definitely putting the title, and followed by the title, we will mention the author details. So that and all we have to give. And after that, you start preparing the contents. You give the contents. Finally, we will end up with the bibliography and the references, whatever required that we can add. So this is the basic structure. For this basic structure, what are all the things required? How to implement? That we will see now. Of course, I told you the document classes are I can prepare a letter, article, report, book, and slides. That is, you can create the presentations also using this typesetting system. Examples given here are Beamer, Prosper. These are all the very famous LaTeX presentation systems. Presentations. So using this, we prepare a PPT. Presentation will be on feel of the presentation, look of the presentation will be very high. So that is also possible using this LaTeX. And how to do this? How to start with this? How will I use this documents? But how to choose it? Of course, for this only the basic command is given here. Document class. You have to write backslash. So here in LaTeX, please remember whatever the command you are using should have backslash at the beginning of markup command. Actually, here the commands, everything we use are called markup commands, and it will be followed by a backslash. So this is the general format for any command. So whatever the command you give, you start with the backslash and say what you want. So document class and points. Actually, we are giving the font size for the content present inside the part in your article, and here within a curly brace I am mentioning what type of class, that is whether I am going to prepare a letter, article, report, book, or slides, whatever it is, we have to mention here. In this case here it is given as article. Okay. That is mandatory. Then apart from that, how to use as we have seen earlier, followed by the document class preparation, how to go for packages. And of course, few packages here I mentioned. There are so many packages available. The examples only here I have given. Suppose use package. They have mentioned about the margin. Margin is equal to 1 inch. Geometry. Of course, this package is meant for page setting. In top, right, top, bottom, right side, left side. What is the margin I have to give? It's whether it is 1 inch or 0.5 inch, like that. That details we can here. Of course, the space setting can use. Harvard. This is another example of another package. Harvard is meant for adding the references. So there is a phrase structure this Harvard package is maintaining. Accordingly, you will be getting the references in that style. Okay, but suppose if I am not using these geometry package, set space package, what will happen? Of course, we won't get error on that. The reason is they will have a default settings. So if I'm not using this package specifically, default settings will come. Default page margin settings and space settings, everything will come. If we want to change it, that time only we have to go for this packages. Okay. So then and there, I'll work out in your editor. Then we will go for the remaining commands. So first we will work out how to use this document, how to use this class, and how to settings and all these packages and all. So as I have already installed, I'm directly going to open my editor. Okay, TextWorks. This editor is TextWorks. Already I opened and I have given the name also. The document. Any name you can give here for the document. First, what I'm going to do in this editor, it's very simple. Just type a command and run it. You will get the output. Before that, I want to tell about the compilers available in this LaTeX setting system. If you click here, you can find there are so many compilers: PDF text, PDF LaTeX, PDF LaTeX plus Make Index plus BibTeX, text, LaTeX. These all are actually started with only PDF text, the very base compiler. Then they improved it as PDF LaTeX, the third one, and LaTeX is actually they have collaborated this LaTeX with the scripting language called Lua. Basically, these are the improvements they have brought. So based upon our requirement, we have to select the compiler. For article preparation, the default and also the default compiler is PDF LaTeX plus Make Index plus text. This one you have to choose. Among all the compilers, it is advisable to use compiler. Now, for starting with the document, am I audible? Please from your audible, ma'am. Ma'am, we're not audible, ma'am. Can you hear us, ma'am? Okay, try leaving the meeting and joining again, ma'am.
Revati ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
I think I'm audible now.
Ma'am, you're audible.
So
Yes, ma'am,
after
you
the
can proceed.
document class saying article and time being, I have not used these packages. And before starting the document, basic command we need to give us slash begin. Inside that curly brace, we have to say this a document. And after that, we can type whatever we want. So time being, I'm typing some message. Hello.
You're audible, ma'am.
Morning.
Morning.
So there's a content I'm typing, and we will end this the small exercise. So just ending with this line. Document. Okay. So pick a pink color typeset icon here. Click. The compiler will run your code, and the left side you will be getting the output. So in the left side, I can enlarge it. Able to see. You can look at here. Hello. Good morning. So whatever I typed, the default font size with the default everything it is coming here. So this is a basic way of starting your document preparation. Now I want, what are the things I want to change? For example, I'm including another sentence. This is my, here I'm introducing a new term, MPH, that is emphasize. And that is, I want to emphasize the word first. Okay, this is the first document prepared in LaTeX. That is a requirement. This is a line I want to type. So what I have done here, for the first alone, I want to emphasize. So if you give emphasize, it will be coming in italics. In another way, if you want to do it, we can bold it. There's so many methods to highlight it. But if you want to write it in italics, you have to type here, emphasize. And why I use the word LaTeX here is, normally the LaTeX what we are writing will be different the way the compiler is checking. There is a standard way of writing this word LaTeX. That will be shown here. I want to show that information to you. That's why I have taken this line. So I'm running it. You can look at here. Good morning. This is my. You can see the structure. It is different. So my first document prepared in LaTeX. Okay, if you look at here, the structure is different. In this way only, in this way we won't type basically the LaTeX, but this is actually the correct way to type a LaTeX. That's why I want to show this. And another point is, you may think, right, when I'm typing the here, putting it in the second line, but it is not coming in the second line. It is just coming in the same line. Okay, so that is our next thing. So what we can do it, there are two ways to make your content to come to the second line. One thing is, you can press after the first sentence, hello, good morning, you just press enter and then execute. Now you can see this coming in a second line. Okay. And, how many times you are putting typing enter, that many spaces will be created. Suppose I don't want to make my document to be typed in this way. I want to type it in a continuous manner, but I want the to be coming next line means it's also possible. So what I can do is, after the first line, put backslash and type the document. Okay. Type the second line. After the two backslash, if you type also, you can notice that it is coming in a second line. But the intent is differing. There is no spacing here, no indent. Able to note the difference. In the previous case, I just enter and I have typed the same indent. The indent got followed where the hello starts, in the same line only the second line starts. But now I do like this. Default is no indent. It will be going to the beginning. Okay, there is no space. So that is also a difference. So depends on your requirement. You can choose anything. Suppose I want spacing alone. So only you want spacing. Okay. In that case, what you can do is just put one backslash and type your second line. You can notice here in this place, we are able to create a tab space. So when you are typing a content inside the body of a begin document and end document, depending on your requirement, you can do whatever you want. Text line, indent is required. So when you want to change the font size here, spacing here, indent size here, that time we need to go for the packages. Otherwise, packages are not required. For default, simply whatever is available, whatever is default in this selling system, that alone I am going to use means you need to go for the packages. Otherwise, the packages are required. Okay, so this is the way I can go for it. And I'll go with another case. It's a very basic thing. Then we will see another difference. Here I wrote, I think LaTeX is, suppose you will be getting the put here, the same line. I'll go for a line. Okay, I think LaTeX is. Okay. So suppose here I'm putting dash means what will come, of course. Here there is no space between the LaTeX and is can include a S here. That we are putting. So wherever you want a space, slash will be getting it. Now you can find the difference here. This similarly, I want to write the sentence word in a quotes. Okay, that time what we have to do? Suppose there are comments left for that. Whatever the term you want to write for that, and after that just put LQ, RQ. These are the commands. LQ is left quote, RQ is right quote. If you write it for one time, you will get single quote. You are writing it for typing it for 2 times, you will get a double quote. This is only what they are doing. It's also very easy only. I'll copy paste it. Now, what is the meaning here? Note the difference in the right and left quotes. For that only we are doing single quotes. The word single quotes will have 1 quote, and double quotes will have 2 quotes. The reason is using 2 times the term LQ and RQ. You can see here the word single quote. It is having a single quote. Single quotes. It is giving a single quote for the word single quotes and double quotes for the word double quotes. This is the way you can add this. Suppose when I want to give a page number from this number to this number, that what we have to do is that I'll give one simple example. Here I'm interested in telling the page number from 221 to 225 of volume 3. One item, the volume on electromagnetic waves. This is the one I want to tell. From this page to this page, I want to tell. In that case, we are putting the 2 hyphens. But, when you look at the output, only 1 hyphen is there. Okay. If you want to extend the size of that line, put 3 hyphens. It will be extended. So this is the way people are increasing the size of the line. About how to use the percentage special characters. For special characters, we will see. For that, I'll take this line. May I have now learned about 1% of LaTeX. If I take this sentence, you can see the difference. You can notice here, may have now learned about that alone I am getting. But what is my intention? I want to say, I want to get 1% of LaTeX. So far, we have started the class. Is 1% I learned or not? I want to check. The thing is, it is not coming. The reason is in your LaTeX, the percentage symbol is used for 20. comment line. You want to comment the line, how to use the percentage. Okay, that's why I want to highlight here. Then how to get it? How to get that 1% term. In that case, what you have to do is very simple. If you want the same character to be displayed, put backslash. Okay. Now, only percentage if I put, it will take it as a comment line. Suppose if I am putting it with the backslash, it will be taking it as a special character. Now you can look at the output. Now you can notice they have now about 1% of LaTeX. This is the way how to eradicate. So the point you have to keep it in your mind is you want the same character to be displayed, you just put backslash. That will be given. Knowingly, if there are some meanings available for that character, means some different answer will come. If during that case, simply put a backslash, then automatically it will take it as a term which you want to. In that way, it will consider. Similarly, I can show you these words. If you want to italicize, if you want to put hash character, I want to include the hash character in my document. Simple. You put only special characters and all. That's definitely how to put a backslash. Okay. If you put only a backslash, you will get error. And if you are putting it with the backslash, you won't get error. The hash will come, $sign will come, of course the percentage will come. Like that, you will be getting a special characters in your document. We will see some information about how to position the text, style of the document, size, font size, of course, the paper size, format, style, and page number. Okay. Of course, this already I told you. This is the first line. When we were putting a 2 backslash, then if I am writing my second line, you will get the second line will go to the next line. Okay, that I have already shown you. No need to go to the editor, I think. And of course, I want to increase the vertical distance in my document preparation. Okay, so you want to increase that vertical preparation, you just mention what's the distance you want to have. Okay, 10 points. So this one we will see what's happening. Without 10 points, what happens first we will see. You can notice here, there's no indent here. Of course, it's coming in second line because I have given 2 backslash, but no indent. Now we'll see what happens when I'm mentioning here 10 points. The vertical distance, right? 10 points it is getting decreasing. Okay. The command is about not about the indent, it is about the vertical distance. That's why it is coming at the bottom. Of course, here you are finding a very big paragraph. What I can deliver here is there is a sentence ending with networks. Okay, graph theory is one of the most powerful mathematical tool. It is ending with networks, and later followed by I'm putting a backslash 10 point. What will happen? Imagine what will happen definitely. After the 10 point vertical distance, second paragraph will start. It is applied in diverse areas such as social science. Like that. So in your document, the line spacing you can use with the help of the command. So the next paragraph will start with the vertical distance of 10 point. Some standard formats. That it is, and also one more point, you can't put your it's actually a drawback in LaTeX. You can't go for a user-defined vertical distance. Whatever the distances it is accepting, it is supporting, that alone we can have. So for that, we need to go for the packages and we have to learn what are all the distances it is. Suppose I am putting 11 point, it is not supporting. I am putting here means you won't get error, but the 10 point will not change. That is happening. You won't get. Suppose I am putting here 18. Probably 18 is not there means The 10-point distance will not change, but at the same time, you won't get error also. Okay. You may think why it is not changing. Is this? It is not, that package is not supporting that distance. That is the meaning there. So if I put a paragraph, it will come like that. Paragraph it is. The point is here, I'm not worrying about any alignment. Simply, I am using the commands. I am putting the content which I want to put. So this is a benefit of your LaTeX. It's not possible in your conventional word processors. Right? Here you can find, suppose 10-point distance. The second paragraph starts with 10-point vertical distance. Of course, justification also we can do. If you want, we can add it. But here I have not done. Then go for text positioning. Okay. Positioning in the sense whether I want the sentence to be at the beginning, right justification, right side, left side, or center. In what way I want, where I want to get my document, okay, content. For that, again, how to say backslash begin the center. Okay, if you want to have it in center, you mention center, right, left. So whatever thing you want, you can put here. So automatically that paragraph will come. Here I'll put for the same paragraph, I'll put here begin center, and I'll add on end center. That is only required. So type here. So that content inside that begin and end will be the justification. Okay, center the sentence is getting displayed. So based on that, you can choose go for any justification. Of course, these are the some syntax given. If you want to go for a right, you should say not simply right flush right. For center alignment, center, right alignment, how to say flush right, the beginning at the end, and similarly for left margin, go for flush left. For right margin, you have to go for a flush right. Okay, so these are the simple commands we need to remember. Flush is the one extra word coming that we have to remember, and we have to use it in our setting. Okay. Of course, here they have given an example which comes center alignment, right alignment, left alignment. Of course, this kind of things are very much useful when we are trying to prepare a certificate. Certificate and all, nowadays people are struggling for that. But if we use a LaTeX and you say this should come at the center and the right side, the signature, left side, so whatever, letter writing in that places and all, it's very easy. We are using this LaTeX. So what is the understanding here? At the center, the sentence mighty things from small beginning growth will come. At the right side, the name John Dryden will come. To see what is coming. Of course, you can notice here, this is the one that's coming at the center, and of course, this is coming at the right side. Suppose there, if I put flush left, it will come at the left side. Depends on a requirement, you can use it. Of course, these are the some of the type style available supported by your LaTeX. Okay, Roman, sans serif, typewriter. If you want to use your content to be typed in a Roman, New Roman, here is a command given text RM. Inside the curly brace, you should say it is Roman. Then for sans serif, it is SF, then typewriter. So like that, we have to mention. Of course, I want my text to be in a bold face or in a normal face. Normal face is only mid face. There are only choices. In a word browser also it is like that only. Medium and bold face. Suppose this shape, your letter shape, upright. Suppose your LaTeX, you're seeing no some letters are upside. So that is basically happening because of the shape only, upright shape. They're using it, they're giving the structure like that. The word LaTeX, italic, slanted, all capital letter, like that. Having many type styles. Here I'll show you an example. Suppose I want to use a sans serif of my sentence to be displayed. So already the begin and end is there. So directly I'm going to use this. So I can find the sentence given inside the curly brace will be displayed in a text as a font. You can notice here, see this font and this font is different. It is a default Roman. Of course, since I have mentioned here a sans serif, the font is different. So like that, you can change your font size, shape, whatever you want. You can do it. Of course, this is for another example. Typewrite set. Another example. We will leave it. In short of time, I have to cover more. Of course, this is the output you will be getting. The previous okay, emphasize triangle. Of course, triangle will be coming in italics. Okay, capital letter will be coming in italics. Okay, that you can see here. So this is for bold face. XBF. Of course, when I use this command, I'll be getting my sentence to be displayed in a bold manner. That is also easy to understand. Of course, some more same table only. Only thing they added is small letter, small capital letter. Declaration is given here. Extra point I added in the table. And about the type size, what are all the sizes it is supporting means any size. You want to type the word small size means you can use this command. And of course, there is a standard script size. If you mention it is script size, it will fetch that proper script size and it will do it. And for footnote, there is a standard to be followed for a size. So that we no need to think about that whether it is a 10 point or 5 point or 8 point. If you say I want to use this size means it will be taking it and it is giving us small, normal size, large. You can find here after the large, small, it starts with small L, the size is different. Capital L means size is different. All caps, size is different. It means it is very big. And capital H is very big. So put together, I'll show you the demo. How it is, how the difference coming. Okay, so I can go for this one. This I have put all the different sentences. Okay, I have used all these options. Tiny to huge. That we will see how the appearance of the document looks like. Okay. You can notice here notice this is only the size for small, the first one. And, this is for food size, large, very large, huge. So up to this level is happening. So whatever the word you want to please change the size. There you mention what is the size you want. Okay, so this varies from tiny to huge. This is the way you can go for changing the size of the document. Of course, this one already we know that. Of course, whether I'm going to use book, report, letter, what I'm going to type, we have to give. And here you can notice options. Here only we will be mentioning the font size of the content which is present inside the document. Okay, if you want, we can mention it. Otherwise, it will take the default. So the possible font sizes are 10 point, 11 point, 12 point. And paper size also here we can mention. These are the available paper size. And page format. Suppose if I'm going for a textbook preparation, so there I'll be using a 2 column. Of course, in paper also, some papers, suppose IEEE papers and all, we need 2 columns. Okay, depends upon the requirement. You can choose either a 1 column, 2 column. and one side, two side. After typesetting, we know automatically will be printed at the second page. Okay. Okay. That options are also possible. And when you are going for the page style, if you give plain inside that curly brace, your page header will be empty and your foot contains a page number automatically. It is default for article. You no need to give the page number. That is the meaning. Suppose if I include this sentence, backslash page type plain, if I mention like that, automatically these things will happen. Okay. We no need to give the page number at the foot. Okay. Similarly, there are meanings for every word. There is a word called empty. If you mention empty here, both header and footer, there won't be anything. Of course, page numbers will not be printed. Okay. And if I am putting headings, I am mentioning headings means your footer will be empty. Your head contains the page number. So the page number will move to header side. Name of the chapter, section, whatever you want, you can type it. That is only getting summarized here. So if you go for a book type or report type, the options, of course, in articles also, the options are same, one side, two side, and left page, right page. There will I want the chapter to come in the left page. I want the section to come in the right. So all these things can be done once if you typeset. Everything will be signed properly. We don't need to work for that. So that only this math is given. If you are interested, you can try it later. In page numbering, of course, I want the page number to be written in Arabic letter, Roman letter. That is also possible using this page numbering. And we have to put here set counter so that counting increment will happen automatically. That is, it is mandatory here. And front matter. Actually, in the front, we have to say what is the document title, what about the author details, okay, and abstract. So like that only your paper will go, right? So what I have to do, simple, after saying begin document, you say backslash title. Within this curly brace, you type the title of the article which you want to okay. Then after that, you should say it's make title. Then only it will be executed. Then after the title, I'm going for of course author details. Missing author details we will go for. I have to mention the details. What is the name, designation, everything we have to say, and begin abstract, end abstract. I can put my abstract. Similarly, after abstract, I have to go for the sections, right? Actually, this is the screenshot I have taken for the things which I have shown previously. Okay. Of course, in the body, I want to go for a new section. After the abstract, I want to go for a new section. Of course, for that also the syntax is very simple. Go backslash section inside the curly brace. You put the title for that section. Okay. Automatically, it will be giving the numbering everything. So for the section, suppose I want my section to become emphasize, italicize. You can use this. Bold. You can use this. Go single space, double space. Half spacing. One half spacing is also possible here. For centering, begin, end, everything we can give in the body according to our requirement. And when you come to the section, it is not we can have so many sections. That is the point. We can, when I want one more section in one more section inside the section means you should say it is subsection. Okay. Inside that, if you want to again means you should say it is subsection, then subsection. Like that, simply you just add a word sub, so that automatically you will be able to create so many sections. It is possible. And we come for footnotes, notes, equations. Of course, put a backslash footnote, and in this curly brace, whatever the sentence you are writing, that will come as a footnote. Okay, of course, begin quote, end quote. Just now we have seen how to introduce a single quote, double quote. If you write one time, you will get single quote. If you write two times, you will get double quote. And we will see a simple example for mathematical equations. How will I introduce my mathematical equations in my document? Okay. Always remember, whenever you want to write a mathematical equation, the mandatory is it should be started with a dollar symbol and also ended with a symbol. Or other way is you use this command / begin equation and end equation, like the previous things, whatever cases, whatever we use, that also we can follow. Okay. Now I'll show you an example. Here $1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So this has to be displayed for me. Okay. Simple equation. What I'm going to do, the dollar is present, I'll be getting 1 plus 4 is equal to 5 in my as my output. Simple expression. Of course, here you can notice 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. This is coming. Okay. So I want to have some fraction. I want to say 1 by 2. I want to type 1 by 2. Okay. Any mathematical equation you can use here, or it is supporting all mathematical functions. So I have taken here the fraction. The fraction means two numbers you want. So that's why two curly braces are required. And you put it in a meter. There you inside the brace you mention. Of course, I want 3 by 4. Okay, so 3, 4, I'm mentioning. Okay. Dollar symbol is required, or begin equation, end equation is required. So that is missing. That I will introduce now. Dollar. This equation I want to get. You can notice we are able to get 3 by 4. Okay. Remember this alone, this syntax alone. Dollar should be at the beginning and also at the end. Fraction, square root, sum, whatever the thing you want, you can do it. Of course, the Greek letters also you can have here. Is possible. And, now I'm coming to the part of table creation. Okay, how to create a table. Actually, when we go for our normal word processors, we have to insert table, and only that structure alone I can use. But the thing which differs in LaTeX is in what manner you want. That is, we can have our table in our user-defined format. Okay, so it's not mandatory that I have to always use only the rows and columns. Okay, you can go for 2 lines at the first row, or last row, first column, center column. According to your requirement, you can do any wonders in this creation of table here. Okay, so you might have seen in so many foreign papers and all, the different the way they have given the table will be different. That is actually difficult with the word processor, but that is the commands given in your LaTeX that if we understand it and use it, it's easy for us to develop like that. Okay. Here also the syntax is begin tabular. That means table we want to create. Position. Here we need to give a specification. Okay. And what this point alone I'll tell you. LRC. That means it's telling about the details of number of columns. Okay. And R is nothing but right justification alignment. It is talking about the alignment. Here the meaning is R. Okay, right alignment. So R is given, and L is actually number of vertical lines. And C is actually basically the number of columns. Okay, based on that we can have it. There are standard commands available, so we no need to remember this and all. One time, if we are having it in our data in our document, we can use it repeatedly. You no need to worry that suppose if you want to change the style, that alone only you have to work on that. Okay. So here I can have them. I have I'll show in this command how the table is created. It's coming with the bullet. I'm going to create a table. You can see here table was kept like this. It's not just not like a normal table what we are generating using our word processor, right? So it is good. It's looking good. Way here also there are so many changes we can do. Not to mention how many horizontal tabs we have, how many columns. Of course, I can have a line here. Any modification we can do in a table. This is a simple example that Many ways we can create a table. We will see one example for figure, equation. In all the cases, I want to show you one sample. Okay. Now, mathematical equations. The prior thing which I have shown you is simply simple things. How to use functions used in mathematical. How to take the square root for the value and how to type the addition, subtraction number like that. So it's a some more method. Inline. Actually, basically the mathematical equations here are divided into three types: inline equations, displayed equations. Of course, in displayed equations also with number, without number. That means equation number 1, equation number 2. If you want it, what you have to do. If you don't want, what you have to do. That is actually. So I'll put here. I'll show you ax square plus bx plus c. Suppose this one. I'm going to execute now. What happens? Notice here ax square plus bx plus c is coming, but there is no equation number, right? But when we prepare an article, definitely we need a equation number, right? So, you see here the difference. Same equation only using, but now I'm not using dollar sign. I'm using begin equation, end equation. You can see here. So are able to see. Okay, not given, it is automatically coming. So this is the basic difference between your dollar sign and using this begin equation and end equation. If I want to display the equation, you just go for a dollar sign. If you want to use with the numbering, you have to follow the begin equation, end equation. Next one is, suppose I'm using the same command. Okay, next time I'm using same. Now you can look at automatically the number will become 2. Same thing will be displayed, but now the equation number. Second page, just on the second page. Now you can notice times the equation is coming. Automatically it is numbering it as 1, 2. So we no need to worry about equation number, how to put the equation number in our research article, right? Automatically it is coming. It's very much helpful for us, really. Suppose I don't want, I'm using begin and end, but I don't want equation number means simple. You put here star here. If you put star, number will not come. Okay, dollar, use dollar symbol also will not come. But the thing is, if I use begin equation, end equation, your equation comes at the center. That difference you have to find. But when you use a dollar, it comes in the left indent, right? So that also you have to note down. I want my equation to come at the center, and with the page number means you put a begin equation, end equation. Suppose I don't want I don't want equation number means you put the star here or use this syntax. Automatically it will be removed. I'll show you this example. This is actually different one. They have used the formula to create it. Okay, create a equation. They have done fraction, pi square, some different summation. They have it is a expression evolved with the terms summation and all. We will see how it is coming. Notice here, summation n is equal to 1 to infinity 1 by n square is equal to pi square by 6. Okay. Suppose if I am putting begin and end, automatically here also I'll be getting the numbering. This is the way you can easily develop equations. Now, what about the images? Suppose there are some images available in my system. I want to use it in my article. Okay. So for that, suppose package called graphics that has to be included. It is mandatory. Okay. Use package graphics. Okay. I'll show you in a small demo here. I have taken a image of a lion. Mandatory thing is image which you want to have it in your document, that should be placed in your folder where this file is available. Where you are saving this file, LaTeX file, in the same place only, you have to keep your image. Okay. If you do like that, you no need to give a automatically it will take it and it will display. Now I'm going to display the iron image which I have taken already. Okay. Already I have saved there. This is not required. Here I included use package graphics. More end document is there. Okay, we'll remove all these things. Document end document is already there. Okay. I put this in gamble at the beginning. Okay. So now you are able to see the lion image. So what is the mistake I did here is I have included the package at this point. So the point is how to keep packages always in the front only, preamble only. Okay, so this is the way you can take a image. Now the thing is, for the research article, we won't take image like that, right? I want a high quality diagram to be present in my article. So in that case, what to do? Graph. I want to draw a graph. In that case, what to do? So these and all is also possible. Many types of graph you can do here, especially networking and all. I want to do a directed graph. Of course, the graph in the sense kind of graph, networking graph, as well as your bar chart, pie chart, bullet chart, everything is possible. Okay, we'll see one sample demo here. If I put all, it will support all packages. All types of packages it will support. All type of graphs it will support. All types of graph it will support. Now here this one has went for creating a directed graph. Mainly for the people, this graph will be useful for the people who are having the diagram with the nodes, connecting the nodes arc time. Now I think it has got out. So here you can look, see clarity in your graph. Definitely it is not possible with our word processor, and if we try, okay. So it is good looking. Then diagrams, how to draw the diagrams, okay. So these are the possibilities in your LaTeX. We can draw circuit diagrams in anti-clockwise direction. Also, we can change. Animating diagram is possible. Circular diagram, clockwise, bubble diagram, flow diagrams, priority descriptive, constellation diagrams, descriptive diagrams. Of course, these are all the diagrams mainly we people are using in our research article. Everything is getting supported by this LaTeX. Okay. So for this also, I can show you an example. I've drawn one block diagram. I'll erase everything. Only the diagram. So many changes I have to do in the code. That to erase and so this is only for diagram. Here you can, this is the flow diagram. Okay. And the scan, customer, scan, process, implement, process, the words which I mentioned here. See here, syntax is very simple. I'm saying I want smart diagram. I'm mentioning it as flow diagram. To horizontally, I want the blocks to be placed. And these are the blocks name. Only this is the details I'm giving. So with this simple information, I'm able to create a flow diagram in a horizontal way. Right? Look at here. So this is my diagram. So smart diagram. Okay. Suppose I want it in vertical manner. That is also possible. Instead of horizontal, you put here vertical. There are so many options available. If you are interested, you can try with your diagram. So no need to spend time on drawing it in our Word. Here, the simple command, we are able to draw it perfectly. Those block structures. This is about block diagram. To draw the block diagram. The previous one is flow diagram. And this is about the block diagram. Of course, you may think why there are so many sentences available, but the meaning is very simple. If you look at that, it's telling about position, what is the length, what is the size of the box. You can note here, put 0,5 frame box, 8,3 transformer. Meaning is what a box the size of 8,3 dimension and name of the box is transformer. That informations are only given. So if you with patience, if you go through the sentence, it is easy only. But if you look at it, we may feel it is difficult, but actually it is not difficult. For the beginner, only I think this is difficult. Once you get practice, you feel you'll enjoy this. You can look at here, block diagram. Also the figure 1, the name, everything in perfect manner we have got it. Okay, so got a block diagram also. Not only that, only block diagrams. Even I can draw a girl, by a boy, using this LaTeX, using the commands. That is also possible. There are a lot of options available. I think I have covered all the important things is required for document preparation. Started with the beginning, basic commands, how to use with the for document preparation, and told you about the mathematical equations, how to include the figures, how to include the images, how to include the block diagram, everything, mathematical equations, mathematical expressions, everything. So this will be helpful for you to prepare any system. Now, I'll point is, you may think it is very difficult. Definitely, it is very difficult when we are doing at the beginning. We have to remember everything and we have to type it. But when you go for actually the journal submission and all, most of the websites, LaTeX template is given. Okay, so just take a LaTeX template, open it, and there all the commands are given. Simply, you are going to replace. In the place of title, you put your title. In the place of author details, you put your authors. Okay, like that, you can have it. It is very easy only. Okay, say I have taken for your reference already. I have downloaded the IEEE conference LaTeX template. Here you can see conference template as well as IEEE transaction template. Suppose if I am taking the conference template, so go to the website and just download the template available, understand the meaning given, and apply the data which you want. Okay, so that is enough. So that you are able to. So this is the conference template. When I open, it is filled with commands. So I am not going to type anything. Only thing is, I'm going to check where they're asking for the title of the paper. Of course, here they're asking the title. So inside that, I'm just typing my title. Okay, author details. I'm asking the author details. Just type it like that. Abstract, body content, section, subsection, everything is given. Okay. Simply, I'm going to replace with the content which is already available with my original content, so that automatically this side you will be getting a paper out of it. Here, okay. So you are able to see. Actually, this paper has not yet been completed. Just started, and I want to show you only for a reference. I'm showing you. The two names I changed. The title of the paper I changed. Remaining and all not yet done. Only in that places. So whatever you type, the content will come. Okay, so your paper will look like this. For references also, reference alignment also, you no need to worry. This structure given, simply you just type there, will be doing it. You can look at here, the bibliography, ASN. So here I will be typing. Okay, type it here, it will coming. So that automatically you are able to generate a paper with the correct specification. So any doubts so far? I have covered. Anything is missing? Thank you very much. And before winding up the session, I want to talk about some drawbacks also. So if you go for a LaTeX, I won't say all the points are always it is advantageous. Some things like when you go for a diagrams and all steeper learning curves, that time and all there will be some difference, and real time interaction is not possible in your limited real time only. I can say limited real time editing is only allowed in your LaTeX. And of course, time consuming compilation process, I can say. When you go for a layout, non-standard layouts are also nowadays people are using. That is not yet, it is not supporting, limited support only case of layout, as well as collaboration compatibility also. If you check, of course, it's limited only. Okay. These were some drawbacks I can say. Now the thing is, after everything, what you have to do, if I want my paper to be in PDF, okay, you go to file, PDF. If you put in PDF, automatically you will get it. Okay, the PDF version of your paper you are getting here. So wherever the changes you want to do, you have to go to the text editor only. There you do take your PDF document. So this is the final output of my paper using the LaTeX. Okay. Thank you very much for your patience. I have taken a longer time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for the organizers for giving me this opportunity to talk about the overview of LaTeX. Thank you.
Request
Any
all the
doubts you can ask
participants
me?
to. Sorry for the interruption, ma'am. I request all the participants to turn on the video for a photo session. I request all the participants to turn on the video. It will be the query session. If you have any doubts, you can ask to ma'am. Ma'am, participants are asking, can you send the PDF to them, ma'am? Can you share that? Ma'am? Ma'am, can you share the PDF, ma'am? Can you hear me, ma'am? This will
Can
be
I
very
stop
session.
my video, ma'am?
Ma'am, it was a very nice session.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was a need of the hour for preparing thesis, everything. It was very much useful, very neatly explained.
Thank you. There are a lot of things available. If you are putting time on that, we can learn all.
There is no question, I will move with vote of thanks. Today, as we conclude the sixth day of FDP on the topic overview on LaTeX, I am here to express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to everyone who has made this event a remarkable success. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our beloved HOD, Mrs. T. Kalaiselvi ma'am, and all the dedicated department staffs for your unwavering support. A special mention must be made to our resource person, Dr. K. Kalevani ma'am, whose expertise and knowledge in LaTeX have enlightened us throughout this FDP. Insightful presentation, interactive sessions, and practical demonstration have provided us with a comprehensive overview on LaTeX and its application. We are truly grateful for the commitment to sharing your wisdom and expertise with us, ma'am. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of each and every one of you. Your attendance demonstrates your interest in the subject matter and your commitment to being a part of this program. Last but not the least, our heartfelt gratitude also goes to the management of Easwari Engineering College for their continuous support and encouragement in organizing this FDP. As we draw this FDP to a close, it is essential to reflect upon the significance of the knowledge we gained today. LaTeX, as a typesetting system, has provided a powerful tool for producing high-quality documents, particularly in academic and scientific fields. The skills and techniques we have acquired here will undoubtedly enhance our efficiency, productivity, and professionalism in our respective roles. Thank you all once again. Let us continue our journey of lifelong learning and growth. Thank you all. Thank you, ma'am. I request all the participants to fill the feedback form that has been posted in chat box.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Very well organized organizers. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.